So I am recording now in the center of my hometown. The entire city of Karlovac is being renovated. So as you can see, the main square is being completely renovated. The church is the top is completely being rebuilt. And yeah, European Union is subsidizing, I think, at least 2/3 of the cost. Schengen zone, Eurozone, but yeah, the entire old part of town, the old city, everything is being dug up. Yeah, I mean, looks, but yeah, there you go. So the old church, the old top, the old square where the original Dani Piva, days of beer, Karlovac Piva, days of Karlovac Piva was. Dani Piva. This year is going to be the 40th or 41st, so 40th anniversary of the, and then you have the old, so this is all being rebuilt, and then the old monastery here, and then taking you to my family's old hotel. Hotel Central or Hotel Central, which was built centuries ago. I mean, but it was taken over, bought up by my great grandfather Ludwig Schroef, who was, well, German technically, Austrian, but I think, but the family is actually from somewhere up north. I don't think they're even Germans. I think they're actually more Swedes. Something like that, Gotland, Baltic is what I heard. Where the last name Schreif, so I don't know Schreif originated, but this is Hotel Central. So this is what, and mind you, the entire thing renovated, so the entire city is looking like a war zone right now. So this is my family's Hotel Central. It was rebuilt in I don't want to say the wrong, but some point in 18, I don't know. Usually I'm good with years, but this specific year I can't remember. But yeah, it was. It's my great grandfather Ludwig Schroef, and then who took over. And then his daughter, my grandmother Ottilia Schroef, she had it from pretty much ran it from like late 1800s, so at the turn of the century, 1900s, and then her son Jirko, who was born in, well, at the time Graz, Austria, well, Leibniz by Graz, Steiermark, so Jirko. So my grandpa then finally had it, ran it in the 1930s, really. And it's like this. I mean, it looks corroded really now. It sucks. I hate it. But yeah, well, the thing is, after 1945, Tito is communist, pretty much nationalized it, really ripped it off, stole it, you know. I mean, you're lucky if you're alive, you know, the gunpoint. It's like, get out and, and yeah, they pretty much took it, so completely took it over, yeah, by 1948, but here you go. This is a little bit about how it all came to be. So, the Emperor Joseph II, Tsar Joseph II, Franz Joseph II was here. And then, yeah, so 1884 is pretty much, yeah, 1884 is really when my grandfather completely took it over and made it, you know, and started. But anyways, the entrance here was to the old cinema, the first cinema in my hometown was called the American Cinematographer, or Kinematograph American, or in English, it was called in English the American. And I believe the year was 1908. So yeah, this was even before Charlie Chaplin. And yeah, this was the first actual motion picture cinemascope in my home. Yeah, so this was the Hotel Central. Started in the beginning there, as you can see, and went, yeah, all the way through to the other side. And yeah, last time I was inside, technically, actually, really over 10 years ago at least. And yeah, it looks corroded, and it's just sad. I mean, it's like looking at the Titanic. I mean, think of Titanic, 1912, luxury, the whole 9 yards. I mean, this is, you know, my family. I mean, they were freaking nobility. I mean, I'm not just, you know, blowing smoke. I mean, this is the real legitimate stuff. Yeah, so, I mean, you know, my grandpa had, you know, this is high life. I mean, he was driving an what's it called, NKV, or like a Rolls Royce, but it's what later was called Opel. Opel. NKV, I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, he drove this when people, you know, early 30s and etc. was, you know, 1930s, people were still driving bicycles, and he was driving this kind of stuff. So it was like, okay, at the end, so the whole everything is being renovated, the entire streets. They pulled off the concrete, the asphalt. They're digging up all the old sewer system. Everything is being rebuilt. The entire city is like a construction zone. I mean, I haven't seen it like this since the war, actually. So this is really nuts. But anyways, this is the beginning of the Hotel Central, and you know, yeah, it looks messed up, corroded now, but yeah, boy, you know, back 80 years ago, this was a monumental Austro-Hungarian architecture. It was, you know, sight to be seen. I mean, this is, you know, the luxurious Hotel Central, you know, equivalent to one, let's say, Brown Palace Hotel in Colorado, in Denver, Colorado, something like that. But I mean, think about it, like, you know, 85 years ago, you know, people from Zagreb, Croatia, which were, you know, like Zrinjevac, Hotel Lenuci, and all those areas, you know, people from those were moving here to get a job here. You know, that's how royal this place was, and yeah, it was definitely a sight to see. And anyways, that's that.